Hey guys, Choco here, back with another Hungry Choco's toy review, and today we are going to look at the Iron Spider from MAFEX. Now let's get to it. And here we have the Iron Spider out of the box, and I must say, this figure is finished in this glossy candy coating, and I really like it. As far as I can tell, this is one of those figures that you'll be saying, glossy finish, but I really like it. So let's go ahead and look at it up close. Let's see the figure and all the accessories that it comes with. So let's go ahead and look at the details of this amazing figure. Starting it off with the head. Don't see any paint chippings whatsoever. It's really painted very nice. There you go. On the side of the head, there is actually this molded piece here, as you can see. There you go. So that is actually located just by the ear of the Iron Spider, and that is attention to detail. There you go. So for the shoulders, nothing more. It is on a sort of a butterfly joint, but it hinders the movement going back. We'll go ahead and go with that during articulation. Paint apps, I do have some bit of paint chipping over there, but that's just me. Looks really good. This is actually a separate piece. If you remove the hand, this actually comes off. So let's put it back, not to lose it. Here we go. Same with the other side. Don't tilt your head sideways. Looking at the back, very good. Don't see any paint mishaps whatsoever. The paint apps look spot on. There you go. This details on the legs and on the suit looks really nice. There you go. With the help of the two lights that I have on both sides, it does shine a lot because it is painted in this candy gloss finish, semi-gloss. There you go. There are some mold lines here on the side. There you go. At the back, again, attention to detail, details. Nice butt, and nothing more to say. Overall, I would give this for the aesthetics of this figure, a solid 10. I'd give it a solid 10 because if I'm not mistaken, this is as close to as the Iron Spider from Hot Toys, and doing it on this scale, that's something awesome. So let's go ahead and go with the articulations. Okay, so with the articulations, let's go ahead and start this out. For the head can go and look down about this much, in front. There you go. Looking up about this high, which looks really nice for those swinging poses and wall crawling poses as well. There you go. The neck is connected via this hinge, this ball hinge, as you can see here, which is embedded at the body. Let me just go and remove this back plate. There you go. So you can see the back plate is magnetized because of the connection port for the Waldos. So this one is fixed there. It is fixed. So let's put this back and let's look at the neck and the headpiece. Put this down first. So for this one, let me just focus. There we go. For this head, this is actually a separate piece because there's another alternative head for this, but we're going to go to accessories later. So let's do this. Let's remove it. As you can see on the ball peg here, this the rod for this, or the connector for this, is tilted or slightly bent. So you need to have it facing forward so that you can do the motions, the rocking motions for the head. It's the same thing with the other heads. There we go. As you can see, it's just connected via this small ball hinge, but it is sturdy. I did try to put force in it, and I don't see any bending whatsoever. So let's go ahead and put this back to the figure. We're going to do the head swapping later once we go to accessories. So for the body, it has this diaphragm movement, which gives the full articulation for this MAFEX figure, which looks really nice. Along with, so we have the torso as well with this sort of movement here, the diaphragm movement as well on the torso. And it is tight, very good. There we go. For the arms, butterfly joints, but it is hindered by going back. As you can see here, there you go. Even on the other side, it can reach the back about this much without it being hindered because of this back plate. There you go. Sorry about that. And then for the reach, it can go about this high or more. No, I don't want to break it. So it can go about that high. Same with the other hand. A bit of positioning about with the joint there. About that high. It has this bicep swivel. Very good. Double jointed elbows. 1, 2. Mine is really tight, as you can see, as you can hear rather. 1, 2. Very good. This is, as I have said already, a separate piece. This is connected to this hinge, which is really, what do you call this? Fragile. Just be careful when putting in the alternate hands as well, just not to break it. It's really hard to fix that part. So other end, same thing, double jointed. There we go. So I have already shown you the back, but I'm going to show it to you again. This is magnetized, as you can see. There's the 3 connection ports, and along with this back. So the joints for this is connected on this main piece, which holds out the magnet. So you can see paint applications is all throughout, even on the hidden pieces there. It is painted until the very innermost part of the figure. Very good. Let's cover it up. And then for the legs, we have this drop down motion. So as you can see, it is pushed up, way up. But if I pull this down like this, this is for added flexibility of the figure and for action poses. It can do with both sides. There you go. But it does leave a gap here. But no worries, because you'll be posing it more or less without it showing on the picture. Bending forward, with it pushed up, it can mostly do this, not that much. But if you pull it down, okay, I didn't expect that, but let me just go and post this one for a moment. And we're back. Now, I did have a mishap upon reviewing the lower part of the Iron Spider. The leg of it flew off. So with this, well, no worries about that because it is the review for the articulations as well, so that you can see and be careful when doing this. If you do pull it down, it does make it bend a little bit further, as you can see, so it can reach that one. I haven't put back the leg yet, so there you go. So it does fit snugly. I think I just forced it a little bit than the normal. So there you go, fixed. Doesn't fall off. So let's put it back at the upper position. There you go. So it does have, as you have already seen, it does have this tie swivel, but it is hindered because the part is covering up the ball joint here, so it can only rotate about this much without it scratching it the other side. And on the back side, well, it can go a little bit further, but I don't want to scratch the paint here or do anything to the figure. Let's put his arms down rather. Here on the legs we have double jointed knee, and since of the drop down, it can reach about this much. Can kick its back actually. There you go. Put this back. There you go. No boot swivel, but it does have this amazing ankle rockers and feet swivel. And also, let me just focus that a bit. Toe cut. There you go. Toe cut here. There you go. So that is for the articulation. And I must say, this is a review that I have been looking forward to doing, and it's not failing me whatsoever besides this. So I would give this a solid 9? No, 8.5, because of the fact that it still does hinder it from moving its arms way back here, giving it more posability, but that's just me. So 8.5 for this figure for the articulations. So let's go ahead and go to the accessories, which has a lot. And here we have the accessories, and as you can see, there's a lot. I did include the wrist part of the figure because that is detachable. So let's go ahead and put this on the side, and let's start it off with the head sculpts. And here we have the first head sculpt. So with this head, the only difference with the first one, the one that I included in the review, is that it has this sort of squinting eyes. There you go. And it is painted in white, not in gray, in white. Oops, there you go. So let's change the head here. Let's go with the one that I included in the review. There you go, the wide open eye. So with this, this is the head that I prefer rather than the other one. As you can see, I have already shown you this head. Let's go ahead and change it to the one that I like the least. And this is Tom Holland's head, or Peter Parker's head. With this, I don't like it that much because it's not showing in the camera, but the paint app on this is really yellowish. It's doing justice because of the fact that it is under exposure to the camera, but with the owners of MAFEX Iron Spider, please comment down below and tell me what you think about the head. Here we go. Side. Well, there are some washes on the head. Where is the head? There you go. There are some washes on the head. Black wash, and it really looks nice, but I'm not really digging the skin tone here. It's just too yellowish for me. And the eyes, the eyes look like it's just looking upwards. So, least favorite of the accessories coming from this figure. Let's go ahead and get to the next accessory. And now on to the back side of the Iron Spider. So for this, I'm going to show you guys the one that I have included with the articulation review, and this is the one with the ports for the Waldos. So for this, it has 4 ports because there are four Waldos. But here's the thing, Waldos tend to break, especially with the joints that they have. They are very fragile. So with this, I actually broke 2 of the pegs that I have here, and it ports here on the top side. Just a moment, I'm just gonna fix this. There you go. It ports on the top side here. So I have already broken mine, and I did fix it. Now I saw what the problem is. There's suction when you put it inside this because there is no release at the back side. So what I did was, this is for the MAFEX owners, I actually drilled the holes at the back side of this. It won't show. See, if I didn't say that, you wouldn't even notice it until you look at the back side. So at the back side, I drilled 4 holes. And when you peg the Waldos in, you have a port or a hole here where you can just push it right back out. So you don't have to worry about forcing out the pegs of the Waldos. So let me just go and show you the Waldos itself. Let me just go and get this. So these are the Waldos. There's actually 4 of them. Sorry about that. There's 4 of them. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, I'm going to show you each and every one of these, and let me show you what I am talking about. So with this, let's just go into articulations about this. So for the Waldos, they have separated the color for this. Most of the time, Waldos, especially with Marvel Legends, you would see that this is all in gold. But with the MAFEX, they have colored this one, the rib, if I would like to call them, the rib part of the Waldos itself in color blue. So that made it movie accurate. So this is what I'm talking about. It has pegs here, hinges actually. Sorry about that. Hinges here, here, and here. Now it does have the connector here, and this is where the trouble arises. So with this is actually very fragile. As you can see, it's really small, and it is only connected like that on one side. It's not technically a whole piece, it's one-sided. So when you force it the wrong way, when you force that the wrong way, that would break. This one I can still remove, I think. There you go. So let me just go and get my tweezers here. So as you can see, there you go, it is connected on one side of each sides. So with that, the force that you're going to give will just go to one side whenever you're going to the right or to the left side. Now this is, I'm going to show you one that I have already broken, but I have already fixed as well. Let me just go and get that here. This one, I think. The other one here. So this is what happened. Remember this piece? I can't remove this now because I have already fixed this into this part. This won't move anymore. This doesn't have the pivot anymore. But this broke into from here and here as well. So now I have already fixed this by drilling a hole. Sorry about that. There you go, there you go. Here, there. I have drilled a hole here, fixed a small pin inside, and super glued it. But before you do that, disassemble these two parts first, because if you put the pin and the super glue there, it might stick to this other part. Sorry, it might stick to this other part, and you won't be able to have this articulation anymore. Okay, so with this four Waldos, I've noted which one goes to the top side and to the bottom side. This one is also fixed. Here, as you can see, this one is also fixed. I'm going to put that here on the top side. Even putting it in takes a lot of force, or it is very tight, so you need to force it in. And when you handle this, when you handle the Waldos, handle it from here, not from here, but from the connector itself, so you don't break the Waldos. Okay, so we got that there, and we got this here ported back downside. Let me just fix this up. Oops, I think that's the wrong side. Big hands, small pieces. You guys get the picture. Put that in, and there you go. So now I can still move the Waldos up and down, but never to rotate it anymore on the top side of this Waldos, because apparently I have already broken mine. So let's put it on the figure itself. I won't be putting on the head because I am reviewing the accessories. Let me just zoom out a bit. Well, I can zoom out because the camera is fixed already right now. And there you go. So you can, well, it does have this articulation. Close it down, fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it. Here. So be very careful about this. And I'm just going to remove this down and put the regular one in. There you go. Both of them are magnetized, so you don't have to worry about a thing. So let's go to the next one. Well, this is the easiest part of the review, which is the feet and hand accessories. So for the feet, the one connected to the figure right now is the regular feet. What I'm talking about the regular feet is that it doesn't have magnets. This one actually does have magnets. And if you're wondering if it does work, got a metal ruler here. Not the metal ruler that I want, sorry about that. I think this is the one I think I need. Ooh, I don't have any metal parts here. That's weird. Okay, going to show it off using the lamp that I have here. So this is the lamp. Doesn't fall off. It's a really strong magnet. It's just that I pulled up a non-metallic or well, you get the picture. It doesn't stick to other kinds of metal. So there you go. So we got one pair of this, and it has the same articulation as with the original feet. Has this toe bend here, and yeah. Now onto the hands. This is the easiest part. We have this hands, which is the web grabbing hands. Here we go. Paint app really looks nice. The gesture or how the hands handle the web looks really good. After that, we have the fist. Let me just port it on the... Well, I'll just show you one. But we have two of this. We have the fist. Very good. We have the whipping hands. Web whipping hands. Here we go. Web whipping hands. Which looks really nice. They have what do you call this? They have put in a sort of the gesture wherein it's a bit relaxed when whipping the web, not the generic one where it's like super extended. So I really like this. We have this wall crawling hands for the Iron Spider, and as you can see, they did include this detail as well inside. Sorry, I'm still adjusting to the new setup here. They still have put in the it is based from the Iron Man suit, so they still have included this sort of suction or repulsor beams, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know down in the comments if you know what they call this in the movie. But yeah, they still have included that, and the paint looks really nice. It's colored in this somewhat of a silver finish. So we have two of those. We have the relaxed hands. This one for, let's say, shaking hands, or if you want that. But yeah, these are relaxed hands that he can pose with, and also the wall crawling hands with the magnet in it. There you go. That's magnet there. Again with the lamp. Lamp, come here. There you go. It does stick to magnet. There you go. That's it for the Iron Spider's accessories, for the body's accessories. But we still have this webs. So for the webs, we have 6 in total, but as you can see, I'm only showing you 5 because I actually lost one of the webs. There you go. So we have this very short one. I lost the medium one, which is this one. I only have one of these. And now let's not forget about the accessories that I completely forgot to pull out from beneath the clamshell. So this one is actually the webs. So there's 6 in total, but I lost one of the webs. So we have this short one. There you go. It's in clear, so as you can see. We have another one. This is the one that I actually lost, or the seller of this figure lost. There you go. This is the medium length, and then this one is used for web slinging. This is the longer one with the attached or with the bent part here at the end. So there's 6 in. There should be 6 in total, but I only got 5 in mine. And then we also have the MAFEX stand, but it wasn't included in the package when I bought it. And there you go. So let's go ahead and do some action poses to see what we can do about this awesome figure. Let's go. And that is it for our review of the Iron Spider from MAFEX. What are your thoughts about this figure? Let me know down in the comment section. And for those of you guys who are new to the channel, thank you so much for subscribing. Again, if you want to get notifications for more future reviews like this, Don't forget to hit the like button, click on the subscribe, and turn on that notification bell for more future reviews. Again, this is Choco, and thank you so much for watching. See you guys on the next one. Peace!